keep New York safe. I was like, yo, that's mad dope, yo. That's real dope. So he's like, no, I don't know them. He's like, we all come from different boroughs or whatever, and we all meet at a spot. And then we all do patrols. And one of the patrols that we do is on Brooklyn Bridge. I said, okay. I said, so what do you do? Like, he's like, we just walk the Brooklyn Bridge. I said, in costume and everything? He's like, it's not a costume. It's the uniform. I said, okay, all right, Steve, I'm sorry. It's not a costume. It's a uniform. I said, all right, in your uniform you do it? He's like, yeah. He's like, we walk back and forth and we look, and if we see somebody, he's like, once we stop the girl from being raped, once we stop the girl from being robbed and all type of stuff. I said, yo, you are amazing. Like, the way you putting yourself in danger to protect people, you are amazing. He's like, you see, he's like, I knew that you was a girl that I could be honest with and I could keep it real with. I'm like, yeah, boo. I'm like, it ain't no problem. So I said, he had told me that sometimes when he goes out there or whatever, because of the nunchucks, that I don't know if they're illegal. Maybe they are, or maybe they were. I don't know. But he told me that the nunchucks, because he said he used to carry them on his hip, but the cops had seen him one time and stuff. And he told me that he rides a bike. He said that sometimes he go patrolling by himself and he rides a bike. And he said the cops had seen him one time and they wanted to arrest him until they found out what he does. They probably was gonna throw that nigga in the nut house, but he probably said something. But like, please. NYPD, a young Spanish male, in the middle of the night with some nunchucks, walking around with some nunchucks in a costume. Whatever. But that's what he said. He said the cops would stop him or whatever. They would stop him, and then like once they seen what he was doing, they would let him go or whatever. So anyway, fast forward. I felt weird. I felt weird after a while of dealing with him, because it was like that's all we started talking about now. It wasn't like regular conversations no more. We wasn't chilling like we usually chilled or whatever. It was always, I got a job to do. I fight crime and all type of stuff. Like, I'm keeping it real, y'all. That's how I felt. I felt like once he told me, once he exposed himself, like he just felt like that was it. He went full blown superhero mode. So I kind of stopped talking to him, because I was like, all right, you want some shit and you neglecting me. You ain't really my nigga. You not really my dude. So, I mean, I ain't got no obligation to you. So, I started dating other people. So, we were friends on Facebook. And, mind y'all, we don't know the same people. None of my friends know his friends. Like, we don't run in the same circles and nothing like that. And he hit me up one day. He actually called me. And he's like, me and you gotta talk. I said, all right, about what? He's like, I haven't seen you in like a couple of weeks, in like a week or so, but I just got some information about you and I'm hurt by it. I said, nigga, what information you got and from who? Like, your bat phone rang and somebody told you some shit about me. That's not funny, Tracy. I got some real information about you and something that you may have done that is detrimental to my operation. I said, Steve, get the fuck off my phone with this bullshit. He's like, no. He's like, who did you tell about me? I'm like, who did I tell? He's like, yeah, from what I told you. Remember when I told you about what I do? I'm like, yeah, that you a superhero. Don't say it on the phone. I'm like, this nigga crazy. Don't say it on the phone. You remember what I told you? I told you what I do, and I told you not to tell anybody. I said, Steve, believe me, I have told nobody that I was dating a superhero, okay? He's like, no. He's like, I got information that you revealed my identity to somebody. Mind y'all, I'm trying to be serious because he was serious. So I'm trying to be serious, but I almost pissed myself trying not to laugh because I couldn't believe that he was really upset and he really thought like you did X, Y, and Z and why would I run around? First of all, why would I run around telling people that I'm messing with a superhero? Not even a superhero, but a nigga that thinks he's a superhero, a nigga that thinks he got special powers, a nigga that flies around at night on a bike with nunchucks sewed into his shirt. Like, I wouldn't tell nobody that. But he was convinced. He said somebody told him that I told some people of his identity. I exposed his secret identity. I said, Steve, I didn't tell nobody nothing. And whoever told you that is bugged out because we don't know the same people. We don't roll in the same circles. So nobody that I know knows you. And nobody that you know knows me. So who would I tell? And then I remember that he had told me that the chick that he was dealing with before me, an actual girlfriend, he pissed her off and she actually went online and like was like, this is what this nigga does at night instead of being with his girl. That he flies around on a bike and all type of shit. Like she kind of embarrassed him or whatever like that. So I was like, how you know it's not her? She wouldn't do nothing like that again. I said, nigga, if you don't get the fuck off my phone. He was like, I can't believe you would do something like that to me. I trusted you. You know, that's very important information that I told you. And now I have to change my identity all over again. I said, change your identity all over again to what, Steve? He's like, when she did that, I had to get a whole new alias. I had to create a whole new costume. My bad, uniform. I had to make a whole new uniform. I had to change my name and all type of stuff. Now, thanks to you, I have to do that all over again. I said, okay, good luck with that. And I appreciate it if you don't call me no more. And I appreciate it if you don't come by no more. And I appreciate it if you just forget that you even knew me ever in life, please. And he just kept going. I can't believe that you did this to me, Tracy. I can't believe that you did this to me. I thought I could trust you. And I can't believe that you did this to me. I said, nigga, go get on your bike. Like, go get on your fucking bike. And get away from me. And I hung up on him. And that was the last time I spoke to him. And mind y'all, I kept getting messages from him. I had to block him. A butterfly. I'm sorry. But yeah, I had to block him on social media and all type of shit like that. Because that nigga was crazy. But that's what I get. That's my fault. That's what I get for sitting there and, you know, I was bored. I was lonely. Ask me now at 31 years old if I would date or think that that's cute. I like normal weird. There is a such thing as normal weird. I don't like crazy weird where you delusional and you flying around at night on a bike with nunchucks. So, leave it to me to have a story about dating a superhero. I dated a superhero. He was a real superhero. He had a uniform. He had weapons. He may have had superpowers. I don't know. Shout out to him if he's watching. Shout out to you, Steve. I don't even remember his real name. But he knows who that. I hope you don't get mad at this video. Because you probably still flying around on your bike. And you probably, you know what I'm saying, feel like I'm exposing you by telling this story.